What's going on, guys? So today, in an effort to try to help boost some confidence in various parts of your life, I'd like to go over 7 things that can absolutely help you. Stick around. Okay, welcome back. It's great to see you, and as always, I'm glad that you're here. So I've mentioned this in other videos, but I'm pretty confident in a lot of different areas of my life. In fact, maybe even overly confident in some, but there's some other areas that I do need to work on. So today I'd like to go over 7 things that you can do that, at least in my opinion, can help boost your confidence. All right, number 1, go out and do something about once a week that you haven't done before. So we as men are creatures of habit, and it's really easy for us to fall in a rut of kind of always doing the same things or always eating at the same restaurants. Technology makes finding new things to do really simple. For example, guys, use Facebook events to find stuff going on in your town. You can filter by the area and whether you're looking for activities for kids or nightlife, arts, and music. I've found some pretty cool places around town by finding local tribute bands to go listen to. I saw this amazing Pink Floyd tribute band at one of the big wineries in Temecula, and it was amazing. They brought smoke machines and lasers that shot out all over the place. It was really, really cool. Guys, you can also use Yelp to find new places to eat, new breweries or wine bars that you never knew existed. And you can also search by what food you're looking for. You can read reviews, look at photos of the food that they serve, and photos of really cool indoor and outdoor spaces that they might have. Okay, number 2, write down a list of things that you're thankful for. So try this. Write down 1 or 2 things every day on a piece of paper for the next couple weeks and keep the list somewhere in your home where you can see it every single day. And every day, I want you to add something to that list, at least 1 thing every day. After about 2 weeks or so, you'll have a pretty good list of things that you're thankful for, and since you see it every day, they're top of mind, and you can focus on that stuff instead of focusing on any problems or negativity that might be going on. We tend to not focus on the good things that we have going because it's usually not very dramatic, but once you start to realize and list out all of the good you have in your life, you start holding your head up a lot higher. All right, number 3, work on your social ability and engage a stranger. So this kind of goes hand in hand with number 1 by getting out more and doing new things. Chat up some people at the new place that you're at. Be friendly, engage the grocery store clerk, engage your server at the restaurant you're at, ask questions. If your server has pink hair, that's pretty unique, so ask about that. Compliment them on something. So I love doing this personally. I love asking servers what their thing is, especially if they have a really interesting look or if they come across as intelligent or really well spoken. Guys, you'd be surprised how many people in the service industry are in that industry because it opens up their schedule to do the real thing that they're most passionate about. And these people want to talk about their thing. Guys, you'll meet artists, actors, band members, photographers, writers, and young entrepreneurs hustling their faces off to get their new idea out to the world. There's so many interesting people with amazing stories out there. All it takes is simple, friendly engagement to get the ball rolling. Number 4, try a new hairstyle or get it cut or styled differently from your barber, especially if you've been running with the same haircut for like the last 15 years. Guys, a new haircut or a new hairstyle can go a really long way with how you see yourself in the mirror. Also, guys, if you're thinning or receding up top and you're running around with a really bad comb over or you're wearing a baseball hat everywhere because you're insecure about your thinning hair, guys, you essentially have 2 options. You can either embrace it and just shave it all the way off, or if you're like, heck no, man, I'm not ready for that yet, you can look into the options that you have from Bosley, today's video sponsor. Bosley's been around since 1974 and they're the world's most trusted and experienced hair restoration experts. They pioneered the art and the science of hair restoration for both men and women using world-class clinical research and technology. Guys, they offer everything from surgical, non-surgical, and preventative options, and their physicians and counselors are compassionate, and they do understand the challenges of dealing with hair loss. Guys, they've got offices all over the world, and you can schedule an appointment to speak with a Bosley counselor in your area for absolutely free and ask all the questions that I'm sure you might have. Guys, I'm going to leave a special link down below where you can get a free complete guide to hair restoration, as well as a $250 Bosley gift card towards a Bosley procedure if you decide to move forward. Look guys, if you're someone who is embracing their hair loss, I absolutely support and commend that. But if you're someone who's not ready for that yet, I highly encourage you to click that link down below. Okay, number 5, clear the clutter. Clear the clutter, guys, from your wardrobe, your car, your bathroom, your desk, and your work area. I also want you to try to make your bed every single day. Now, this doesn't mean making it perfect, but just pulling up and straightening the sheets and blankets and stacking up the pillows to make it look decent and clean. You could have freshly washed everything on your bed, but if all your sheets and blankets are in a messy wad, it just appears dirty. I read something once that the simple act of making your bed every morning is a success trait, and it sets you up for success since you already experienced accomplishments earlier in the day. But even with all that aside, guys, it's just a more inviting place to be in when your bed is made. Also, this gets you bonus points if you have a guest coming over. Number 6, save some money. So look, for about the next 30 or 60 days, really watch your spending and tighten up what you're actually spending money on. Make a list every day of where money went that day and how much of it went. This gives you a little bit of structure and something to think about every single day. And it's really eye-opening at the end of the month to look back and see some of the unnecessary things that you spent some money on. Also guys, if you're able to stick to it and save a bit, it's a great way to pat yourself on the back for having accomplished something you set out to. Now, I'm not necessarily saying you need to make this a complete lifestyle change, but just ease into it a little bit for about the next 30 or 60 days and see how it goes. Okay, before I get into the last couple things that I want to talk to you about, if you dig this video so far, please consider subscribing and tapping that thumbs up button because I'm here all the time with brand new videos that surround men's lifestyle for grown-ups. Okay, this next one is kind of a two-parter. So let go of negative people and toxic relationships in your life and then reach out to or try to reconnect with positive people or more successful people that you might know. So what's that old saying? You become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If I didn't get that quite right, just feel free to write the correct term down below for me in the comments. Look, if you are the most positive of your closest circle of friends, guys, I hate to say it, but they may be dragging you down or at least not encouraging you to do more or better things. Try to find and connect with people outside of your immediate circle who are doing great things and spend time with them. So look, this is where I get all sappy, guys. I've said this 1,000 times and it's the entire premise of this YouTube channel. My friend, you're only 45 years old. You're not dead yet. You have half your life left to do whatever you want, and half your life up until this point, you were a kid and you couldn't really make your own decisions. Guys, if you're in your 50s like I am, unfortunately, you've probably lived more time than what you have left. So what are your triumphs? What do you want to accomplish? What's your wisdom? Listen, gentlemen, you're at a point in life where your confidence comes from knowing that you're living life well and doing things that make you happy. If you're not happy with something or lack confidence in certain areas of your life, guys, work on it. Change it. You have that power. Live well, gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very soon.